From the riot at the Dog Park Studios, it's Live with Johnny. And now, here's Johnny!
Oh, hello.
There we go.
Oh, all right. That's been the show. Everybody have a good night. How are you? You good?
I'm good.
Welcome back. It's been those weeks.
Oh, yeah, we took last week off. That was
we
fun.
did, man. It was for the holidays to spend time with family.
Do you not say Christmas? Do you say holidays?
No, I say Merry Christmas. I'm a Merry Christmas guy.
Good. I assume so, but I wanted to check.
We've got a lot going on tonight, buddy. We've got some big announcements to make.
I heard.
I can't wait to tell everybody. Dick knows. And the best part is he's the guy who does all the work that you guys see here, and I didn't tell him about any of it until about 4 minutes ago. So
I get the one iPhone screenshot.
In case anybody in my life was wondering if I procrastinate here too, yes,
it's
I do.
True.
Yes, I do.
You do.
Full of disclosure, I'm a little hungover today. I had a couple drinks last night, and I don't think it was many, but I was mixing 3 different types of booze.
See, that's the problem.
I was drinking Stella drafts.
Not bad. I like
shots
Stella.
of Jameson.
That's when it starts
getting
getting
Bailey's.
Oh,
I don't know.
The coffee and Bailey's is what fucked you up, dude.
I got rot gut today. It's and
too much sugar,
and my
bro.
brain feels like there's some cobwebs.
A little foggy.
It was good enough that the wife had to come to the bar to get me and leave my truck there. So that was the kind of night we had. Me and Mikey boy.
Me and Mikey boy.
Dave escaped early. I just said Dave's name like 9 times. Dave. So
Dave.
welcome. We're here at the Riot at the Dog Park Studios. How are things at Riot at the Dog Park, and what can we expect from Riot at the Dog Park in the new year? Now that you're not banned from every fucking platform.
We're still kind of banned, but mostly like year. I mean, the first month is always like yearly wrap-ups, music, movies, TV.
When we
the
have
high points.
When we have Brian Moore on and we do the Who Wants More segments, I want to do something with you that I saw on TikTok that you guys were doing it right at the dog park.
Oh, you're poaching our shit?
No. It's
okay.
Only because I hold on. Before we go any
Reset.
further. Field Street Furniture is our
Yes.
sponsor tonight. Field Street Furniture is doing great things. They made some cornhole boards for the holidays. Then I was over there the other night and they made for a police officer a thing to screw into the wall in his office, and it's the police flag, with the blue stripe.
Yeah.
And he can hang his duty belt on one hook, but it was like this black cool piping.
Nice.
And then the other one had the black piping, but it was for their outer vest. So like when you go inside, you got to take that shit off. And he's making them for police officers.
Custom
it was
like
sick, yeah.
gear hanger.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
I love it.
So Field Street Furniture, get over there for all your furniture needs, and not even just tables and chairs and shelves and shit. There, he's doing so many creative things, and he's not as creative as I am, but he'll be all right. And I say that because he's my twin brother, and he's I always want to call him Sloppy Seconds, but I came out second, so it is what it is. Anyway, with the ride at the dog park thing. It's a two-parter. You guys do the thing where you turn NFL quarterbacks into women?
Yeah, with AI.
Okay.
But not just that. Then we decide how many.
Then you decide if you want to bang them and shit. Here's the problem.
Sounds stupid.
I
when
know.
you
Here's
say
the problem. One of them, I was just scrolling through TikTok, and all I saw was a picture of a chick, and I'm like, who's this girl they're talking about? And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's whoa. And then I turned the volume up, and I was mad at myself that I thought she was cute. I kind of want to do like a reaction video to you guys reacting to the thing,
right.
But show the people what you were doing because I thought it was fucking hysterical.
Thank you.
So there's your hype for the night.
Thank you.
In the new year, we're going to announce some new segments. I've got some new segments we're going to do. We are going to, once every couple of months, I know somebody who we're going to keep him anonymous for now, conspiracy theory guy to the hill.
Oh.
So we're going to
More of that.
We're going to call him once a month. And he's just going to say something and drop it in our lap.
He's just going to drop a conspiracy theory and let us unpack it.
And I think we'll do that when Brian Moore's on too, so that'll be part of the Moore segment as well.
I like it.
I have a single friend, and I just saw him last week, and I was talking to him about the single life and trying to tell him he needs a woman in his life.
You're not single.
No, I was telling him he needs a woman in his life.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to give him, look how happy I am, look how happy these guys are. You got to get a woman.
I got you.
He had such a ridiculous, crazy, twisted, upside-down look on love that we're going to get dating advice from this guy throughout the year. So we're going to introduce that segment in there. Just the way his brain thinks is out of control. So I woke up this morning and I looked at the Epstein Island list.
List is
A
dropping.
little
Bill
surprised
Clinton.
that you weren't on there.
Well, some were redacted.
3 of them
and
are
I do know
redacted.
people.
I'd like to think that at least one of them was you.
I do know people.
Not the obvious list. I mean, it is the obvious list.
I mean, there wasn't any big surprises.
I know. Leonardo DiCaprio has been dating 19-year-old girls his entire life. Now we're supposed to be shocked that he went to an island full of them? I'm not.
I mean, Bill Clinton, Prince, whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah,
You knew what was going on.
The one name that was on there that they were all upset about that wasn't on there, Donald Trump. They all thought for sure his name was going to be on there.
Everybody's
and
like,
now they're all like, why isn't his name on there? Which
it's redacted.
I don't give a shit anyway. Are we all surprised that Donald Trump likes younger women too?
Not a surprise.
Not a surprise. I don't claim him. I don't claim that he's a kid toucher, but anyway, so we got that. But that brings us to Knucklehead of the Week. Would you like to know who the Knucklehead of the Week is, Kirk Michael?
I would like to know who I always want to know who that is.
Okay, before you put his picture up there, I'm going to tell you who the Knucklehead of the Week is.
It looks.
Oh my God! You know who I thought that was before you put it up?
That's him, right? I'm not going to.
No, it is. But
okay.
So the camera that sees me is right here, right? Right
Yes.
behind that camera is the picture on a monitor.
Yes.
Like this, the way I was just looking, I thought it was fucking John Stamos. I'm like, why are you giving me a picture of John Stamos? I didn't say John Stamos was the Knucklehead of the Week. I like John Stamos. Ladies and gentlemen, your Knucklehead of the Week is David Copperfield. Why, you might ask? Well, we refer back to the Epstein Island list. David Copperfield was on there, and I say it should have been on there. Do you know why? Because if he was so good at fucking magic, how does he not make his name go away off the fucking list?
He made buildings disappear and shit. He can't magically.
He made the Statue of Liberty disappear, but you can't get your name off a list? I declare bullshit. All of your magic is nonsense. It's a lie. David Copperfield, you are the Knucklehead of the Week. And how old is he that he still looks that good?
He still looks pretty good, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that current?
That's current.
I mean, he looks like me last summer. I gotta believe.
Well, I mean, his hair's dyed for
If
sure.
I grew my hair out, I would look exactly like that.
And what's going on his chest, man? It looks like he's got pube chest.
Baby, it's cold outside. So he's our Knucklehead of the Week.
That's good. I support that.
I posted the story from a couple of years ago that I told about the New Year's resolution where I was in the gym and I started to shake, and then I ended up having like the dude had to bring me like juice and fucking a Nestle Crunch bar. Remember that story? I don't want to go.
It was one of the best ever, but yes,
but
I remember.
I pinned it to our page.
Yes.
I would like your help. If you can get that somehow onto our platforms as a quick clip, the podcast platforms.
Just that
quick
clip.
Cut. Please.
Done.
See?
Done.
New year, new Kirk.
Boom.
Please. By Wednesday, I'll be like, where the fuck is it? I'm just kidding. Did you make a New Year's resolution this year?
I don't make New Year's resolutions.
You can't.
No.
You can't.
Anti that.
I'm not doing it this year either. I just know that I got to change a couple of things, so I really want to try to do it. But I don't know, man.
You shouldn't have to wait.
I'm in such a happy place. I'm in such a happy place in my life. I mean, I'm unemployed, but Tools Plus is
Wait, are you going to tell that story? Are we
Tools
there?
Plus is closed. No, we'll tell that, once it's more concrete.
Right,
it's
let
done.
it
because I'm
marinate.
also going to help out the cause. There's going to be like an auction and things, and
Okay.
so I will help out the cause.
Okay.
But I will be announcing in a little bit 5 things I wish people would stop doing in the new year.
Only 5?
And
How
I'm-
did you pick 5?
Well, there's tons more.
Okay.
But I just pinned it to 5 things that have been bothering me like this week. So, we know what really grinds my gears type
You
of
know what
situation.
grinds my
It's
gears?
5 things that have bothered me in the last week. So those are the 5 things. Now, maybe throughout the year, you ask me again in April and you say, hey, man, you got anything else that you wish people would stop fucking doing? We can go from there. That could be another segment, but we'll figure that out. But I have 5 things that are bothering me today that I wish people would stop doing. One of them, you're not going to like. You're going to be upset with me, but I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
But you're going to argue, and then I'm going to have to look at you kindly in your beautiful eyes and tell you you're wrong. So we got that going for us. Hey, man, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And if you could bring that up on our page, please. What's your favorite donut? I know you typed it in there. I can't remember because it was some bougie white guy fucking
It's
answer.
not a bougie white guy thing. It's a. Oh wait, should I bring it up first? Yeah. Well, why don't you give it some backstory while I'm bringing it up?
I was sitting there and I was watching something and it was about donuts. And then the guy just was like, if I could only eat one donut for the rest of my life, it'd be this, and I'd be okay with that. And then I started thinking to myself, could I only eat one sort of donut for the rest of my life? And I didn't type in what my favorite donut is, but I'm going to tell you.
Oh, are you going to tell us? Okay. Was
Because
that on the group page?
I've got two answers. I've got two answers to it. It's on the right there.
There it is. Yeah.
Right there. So if you go to the more answers, because there's a lot there, I want to go through them one by one because there's a couple of good ones in there. If you want, see where it says top comments? Drop that down to all comments. I'll teach you how to use social media later.
Thank you.
You fucking old people are ridiculous. Anyway, let's go through these answers before I tell you my answers.
Bang them up.
All right, so first we got glazed, all good.
Love that.
My father-in-law says he loves a vanilla cream, and that's a big no for him because he's on keto again. But if you scroll down,
that's a good.
I kindly told him he's a handsome man.
He is. Have a donut, yeah.
Our he is valuable.
Cherished.
But our cherished listener, who's always in, Mr. Rano, he likes a Brooklyn Bakery apple cider glaze.
You've had those? Because they are holy shit.
But Brooklyn Bakery, did you ever have then they got they have the apple cider glaze, then they have the cinnamon like one.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they're all good there. They're all
Keep
good.
Scrolling. Jessica Lavery says Boston cream. I will talk about that in a moment.
Okay. I have some
I will talk about that in a
some
moment.
feedback.
Shut your mouth. John Duke.
This is
who I got to tell you,
this guy is
you Duke, and I love Duke. I've known Duke since I'm 10 years
Duke's
old.
good people.
We're the best of friends.
I
would tell you if he was here now, he'd tell me to my face he loves me because he knows I love him. But I mean, bro, like this dude, he's just like glazed raspberry filled Krispy Kreme donut or a Tim Hortons maple dip
I don't
donut.
want to say it sounds gay, but
He
it sounds okay. I know he's not gay.
It's like he's a donut connoisseur. Like it's almost like he runs the bougie ass New Yorker magazine. I'm gonna tell you what my favorite donut is.
It's like he's on the donut red carpet announcing the next donut.
And then Jessica, who, if you remember, her mom had to pick the tinsel out of the dog's ass.
Yes.
She called him fancy, and you know, I was gonna call her
That's
that.
insane.
And then Dana comes through. Boom.
Gomer Pyle.
If you had to have the ultimate donut GIF, GIF, what do you call it? A GIF, GIF, whatever the fuck it's called. Boom.
GIF is proper, but we call it a GIF.
All right, so it's a GIF. So
yes.
All right, who gives a fuck anyway? And then Duke says that he's fat from not knowing about from the snacks. And I wrote, it's called dad bod now. It's acceptable.
It's hot, dude. It's hot.
Listen,
oh, there I am.
Look
at me.
You see the fucking dime I bagged? I got a dad bod.
Look at that.
The only right answer is a Krispy Kreme chocolate iced glaze. That's just a lot to say. And then you got cocky and you're like, thank you to my TED Talk. I'm going to go out and tell you that Krispy Kreme chocolate iced glaze, never had. Never.
Have you had a standard Krispy Kreme?
Correct.
So it's just that
it's
dipped
chocolate.
in chocolate. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine.
So I'm going to assume it's fucking wonderful.
It's fucking amazing.
Heather goes ahead and tells us that a chocolate glaze with white coconut. Already I'm off. Coconut, forget it. It's all.
I was going to say that sounds good. I'm not a big coconut guy.
I'm not a coconut guy. She had me a chocolate glazed. She ruined it for me with the coconut. But then she says the jelly one, but it'll give her heartburn. And that's where I came up with the genius idea of Tums flavored donut.
What?
Sprinkle the Tums on there, bro. All right, keep scrolling so we can tell you what my favorite answer is. We're talking way too much about donuts here. And then Ned, because Ned does what Ned does.
I love Ned, too.
He says onion bagel, extra cream cheese. Fucking solid.
It's hard to argue.
When you get it warm.
I mean.
When you get it toasted and it's warm. Holy.
But not over toasted. You just want it kissed with the.
And then a wonderful childhood friend named Amy says lemon filled. And that's why I hit her with the, are you sure?
Nah.
I feel like my grandmother answered that. I like the lemon filled. But
I'm
if
sure she's nice, but.
Amy Davey, if you like lemon filled donuts, I want you to have lemon filled donuts. But I got to tell you, it's enough for me.
It's enough for me, okay?
I'm going to tell you, if I'm just eating, okay, here's the thing. Morning coffee. I drink my coffee black. Okay? Hot black coffee sitting in front of me. Nothing goes better with a hot black coffee than an old-fashioned donut. A fresh, old-fashioned
Dude, that used to be my go-to. Dunkin' Donuts, plain donut, dunked in the coffee. So good, bro.
Life-changing.
Bro.
However, if I can really only eat one donut, it's got to be the Boston cream. It's got that delicious cream. It's got the chocolate, and it's got the donut. It's got three components. Boom.
But I can't argue that. It's an amazing donut, but it's so heavy, dude. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you only get the one. You can only eat one donut for the rest of your life. You're going to choose something lightweight.
And do you remember the Boston Cream Challenge on Thomaston Avenue with D'Onofrio?
I do.
The one bite?
Do you remember do you remember your brother? There was like 4 donuts left, and they were jelly because nobody wanted them for some reason. And then you say to him, or I think it was both of us, we're like, "Yo, bet you can't get all the. How many can you eat? Those can you get in your mouth?" It was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We thought the bosses were gone. This dude was literally working for us for like 2 weeks at this point. He was still so new. He's got 3 jelly donuts jammed up in his face. The jelly comes out. Remember, it dropped on the floor, and right as the jelly hit the floor, the owner of Tools Plus walks in and goes, "Fuck are you doing?" And he's literally the new guy, and he's like, "Nothing." Oh God, it was hysterical.
But Boston cream, that's a solid choice.
Boston cream,
I can't argue that.
All the way. Don't forget, we have 3 huge guest announcements. We're gonna give them to you just a little bit. Are you excited? I'm excited. Scroll. I want to see what those comments are, please, sir, just in case.
Sorry. Too many mice.
Oh, cinnamon sugar donut from Naugatuck Green Fair.
Cinnamon sugar solid.
Oh, Brian just hit me with the cruller. I forgot about
I'm
a
not
cruller.
big on the crullers. It's a texture thing, I think.
Oh,
I don't know if I like the cruller
oh,
so much.
A cruller with a coffee?
Well, yeah.
All right, we gotta stop talking.
Stop,
like this.
bro.
We gotta stop talking like this.
Come
What are you
on.
gonna get me all fattened up? Oh, Lordy. Anywho, would you like to find out what the 5 things are that are pissing me off right at this moment in the world? Would you like to
I
find
would
out
sure
what they
like
are?
to know, especially if one of them you seem to indicate that I would have a problem with.
Okay, well, go to the question I asked on the website and let's see what everybody else. Let's see what pisses everybody else off. What's pissing you off, people?
Wait, when did you ask this?
Oh man, you are just.
Oh, here we go.
Of everything.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. A couple of these, I almost changed my answers, but I wanted it to
I was
be
going to
their
say,
answers,
did you
not
get
my
influenced?
answers. So Benny, our boy,
Lone Gnome.
the Lone Gnome, who I would love to make. I would love to make a huge announcement about the Lone Gnome being on the show soon.
I love this guy's answer. I love the answer.
He says he would love if people stop saying, "Let's go!" For
Let's go!
Benny.
I could
Grown men and women everywhere are like, "Let's go! Let's go!"
Let's go!
I don't find myself saying it because I say the other thing. I used to hate when people went, all of a sudden, I'm going to forget it here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Such an old guy
I just
thing.
hearing a bunch of grown adults going, "Yes, sir." Yes, and I hated it. I fucking hated it. You know who says yes, sir all the time now? This fucking guy.
Did you?
All the
Did
time.
you assimilate?
All the time
Wow.
I assimilated, dude.
Wow.
But here's the thing. When I say it, I'm like, "Yes, sir." Dolphins are playing. They scored a touchdown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sitting next to somebody else. And they're like, "Yes, sir." I'm like, "Dude, you're an adult. Fucking cut it out.
Shut up, bro.
Cut it out."
Don't be like that.
I know. But no, I don't say it out loud. I say it in my head. I
Right.
don't ever call them out on it because they
No,
can
no.
call me out. I
You
can't
just
be a
think
motherfucker.
it, right.
I can't be a hypocrite. I can't even
Right.
spell hypocrite. Hypocrite, right? So I don't do it. But I agree with Benny.
That's
Going-
that.
It's
Listen,
for the kids. You know, when
I love it.
You know, I'm a 47-year-old man. I should be going, "Let's go." I don't like it. But anyway, I'm with you, Benny. Todd, who I love, he's the on the flip side guy. If he would like to paid sponsor.
Oh, on the flip
Love that guy.
side.
On the flip side, one of the best food trucks in all the world. He said, "Stop saying this is our year, Cowboys fans," or "We dem boys." He is hysterical. His Facebook, when the NFL season starts, because he's a Giants fan,
Yeah.
from week 1 till right now, his whole Facebook page is something about "fuck the Cowboys are trash." He's hysterical.
The thing I love most about that is there's a Cowboys fan right on the other side of that door right now.
Oh, so
And he
it's-
could probably hear us.
Oh, fuck the Cowboys, fuck the Cowboys, fuck the Cowboys. Okay. I like it. Carla says she would like if people would use blinkers and stop at stop signs. I don't want to sound like an old curmudgeon here, but when did people stop stopping at stop signs?
Dude,
It's
this
everywhere.
neighborhood, this whole, like a 10-mile radius of this house, nobody stops at
That stop sign, the 3-way you got to get to come to your road.
They go right through
Nobody.
They don't even slow down, bro.
No. Almost every time I'm coming here, somebody just goes, "Meow." I'm like, what the fuck? So yes, we would like that. Heather says she wishes people would stop drinking and driving. Agreed.
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 And texting and driving. I would lump those two.
You know what? That's got to be a whole segment someday.
That's true.
I can't text and drive.
I can't.
I cannot do it.
And I have no desire to.
Kirk, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how I don't know.
Like, if I'm on a 2-hour drive and you text me, you're going to wait 2 hours for a reply.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just...
Yeah. You know what I do? Because now I have it on my watch. I'll look at it, and if it's something pertinent or like needs to be answered, I'll just call them, and they'll go, "I text you." I'll go,
Yeah.
"I'm driving."
Hands-free.
I'll kill myself and somebody else. I can't do it.
Fuck yeah.
Steve Kilmer says that he would get out of the left lane if you're not going to pass.
Also getting worse.
I don't know how hard this needs to be for people, okay? If you're on Route 84, you got 3 lanes, okay? The far right lane is for you slow pokes and tractor trailers that got to try to get the steam going. The middle lane is just go. The left lane is only to pass. It is not a traveling lane. You only need the left lane if the person in the middle lane is going slower than you and you want to get around, you go. You get around, and then you get back. The left lane is only for passing. It is not for traveling. I don't know why we always have to continue to have this conversation with people, but Steve is right. PSA, done and done. I like it.
And it's the worst through the valley. No knock on valley people, but Route 8 through the valley.
Route 8.
Because they don't want to be in the right lane because of the on-ramps.
Somebody got me today. I left the Tools Plus, the store location, so I get right on Route 8 there to go to Naugatuck.
Dude, they just... No...
Dude, just...
Yep.
Chilling.
Here to Bridgeport,
Yeah.
all the way.
If that guy is listening and he knows who he is, you're a dick.
I love this too.
Okay, that's what actually she kind of stole a little bit of one of my answers.
Okay.
But posting about everything going on in their lives. People are fucking very, very up and down. What's the word I'm looking for? They're very bipolar on Facebook. People are fucking nuts, dude.
Nuts.
1 minute it's absolute happiness to
Yeah.
I fucking hate everybody. It's got to stop. But that's part of my list. Keep going down.
That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. The 5 things I'm currently pissed off at. Not in any particular order. Okay? I'm going to save the one you're not going to like for like the 4th thing I say. So
All
we
right.
can argue a bit about it.
Start us off with one.
All right, but here's one right here, right off the rip, okay? I'm a dog guy. I love dogs. I don't like cats. I love dogs, okay? I'm not going to ever get another dog. It's a lot of work. You got to be home. You got to do this. You got to do that. And I get it. And honestly, it's the one relationship you get into just to know that they're going to fucking die on you. So it's like you're purchasing heartbreak in a dog.
Well, then do you really love
know.
dogs if you're not going to get another one?
I love dogs. No, I'm not going to be a selfish owner. So I'm
Agree
going to
to
let the dog
disagree.
be adopted by somebody who's going to give them the life they deserve.
Okay.
But here's what I don't like. Leave your fucking dogs at home.
Okay, yes.
If your dog is a service dog or you're a blind guy, I get it. But these people who have to bring their dogs everywhere, what are you doing? Your dog doesn't want to be everywhere. Your
No.
dog doesn't want to be at the brewery being
Nope.
pet by 100 drunk people. Your dog doesn't want to be in Walmart being hugged and pet by a bunch of little kids whose mom and dad are trying to get juicy juice into the fucking cart. Your dogs don't want this in their lives. You're doing this for you. You're doing it for one of 2 reasons. One, you're looking for attention. So you're looking
that might
for
be
attention.
the only reason. Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay? Or 2, you have not taken the time out yet to train your dog properly, and they eat every goddamn piece of furniture in your
Right.
house while you're gone. That's on you. You're ruining your dog's life. You're putting your dog in a situation that it doesn't want to fucking be in. Oh, but he's so friendly, and he loves when people pet him. And did your dog look at you and say, I don't mind people pet me? Your dog fucking hates it. You do not need to bring your dog everywhere. He's not your fucking child. It is an animal. At the end of the day, these things lick their own assholes, and then you let it lick your mouth. This
They
one's
eat
on
their
you.
own turd, right?
Leave your dogs at home. Number 2. Not in any
That's
particular
fine.
order. This goes out to the FM radio stations out there.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, those still exist?
I was listening to an FM radio station the other day.
You
know
can
what
say
song
which
came
one.
on? A song came on, and I was jamming to this song, old school song. You know the song as soon as I tell you what it is. TLC Waterfalls.
Great song.
Do you know what they don't do?
Did they censor it somehow?
They don't play the Lisa Left Eye Lopez rap part.
Why? Like a radio edit? They cut that out? That's the best part.
So I couldn't believe it, right? That's
hope
what
you
I said.
called the
It's the best
station.
part. So I'm like, how did they just play? But here's the thing. They don't do it to shorten the song. They play the beat the whole time. They just take the rap out.
What?
Thought
Why
I was-
would they do that?
Thought I was going nuts. The next day I get into Amy's car. I'm driving to the store. Little Precious has a natural obsession with temptation, but he just can't see. I caught Waterfalls again. I'm in my fucking glory.
Banging.
They play the beat. No Lisa Left Eye Lopez rap. So then I just go to Google it. And there's people all over the internet are complaining. Why do you guys never play Lisa Left Eye Lopez's rap? There's no answer to it.
Is it because she burned Andre Rison's house down?
I don't know, but they're not
Weird.
doing it. I'm going to tell you guys right now, you cannot play that song if you're not going to play her rap.
No,
That's
that
one thing that
should
needs
be-
to,
yes.
that needs to stop happening.
Yes.
Play it or don't play it. Also, small gripe on the side. When you're going to play Sweet Child of Mine, you play the full intro. You don't shorten that shit to fucking
The
ridiculous.
radio edit.
Anyway.
They're the worst.
People a large part of Facebook is when someone passes away, a pet, your aunt, your grandmother.
Got to make sure everybody knows.
That's fine. I
Make
get
sure
it.
everybody knows.
It's actually a pretty good way to find out what's going on, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So and so gets online. They're like, listen, I lost my mother today, or I lost my father today. Okay.
Okay. Mom's dead. Dad's dead.
Why is it so hard for people to look at what they just typed and not have it say loose, or I'm sorry for your lose, sorry to hear about your lose, or I just heard you loosed your mother. Why is it so hard for people to get the loose and the lose thing hammered out properly?
Listen, I understand some grammatical and spelling errors, but that one I do not understand. It's so, like, I don't know, man.
I got to
Very
ask you a
strange.
question.
Very strange.
When you comment on Facebook or Instagram, wherever you're doing your commenting, don't you always read what you wrote just to make sure that you...
Oh, for sure, dude. And if I notice a typo after I post it, I delete it.
It can't be that many people in the world don't know how to read
think people
the word
care.
lose or loose, right? I read one today and it just says, I can't, I was very, I just heard you loose your mother. Well, first of all, her mother's loose? Well, I went to the woman's page to see what she looked like. What's this woman's loose? No, it turns out she's lost and you fucking spelled it wrong.
A lose, yes.
People, get your shit together. Look at what you're saying, okay? You're not sorry for anybody's loose, okay? You're sorry for their loss, not their loose. Get your shit fucking figured out. This one you're not gonna like.
This is the one. Not gonna like this one.
And what's funny about it is I was going through it and I wrote it down or I put it into my phone like a week ago.
Yep.
Didn't even have you in mind. Not until tonight when I was going over the thing and I go, oh, he's not gonna like this one. I'm in the gas station. I left the house one Saturday morning. JoJo had a basketball game, so I went and got gas in the car, Dunkin' Donuts coffees for Amy and I.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get in line because I'm going to buy a lottery while I'm there because I want to be a Powerball winner. And I figure I'll get it now so I don't forget for the rest of the day.
It's fair.
So I get behind these two dudes. They just got out of some jacked up fucking pickup truck. They got, it's cold outside, but they got the shorts on and the Carhartt shirt and the fucking, the fucking Dale Earnhardt hats and the big beards and the tattoos. And they're in front of me. And I'm thinking to myself, these nice young kids are driving a square body pickup truck. How nice that is, right?
That's nice.
So they're in front of me, and the guy's like, how can I help you? They got to be like 22, 23 years old. And the kid says, yeah, let me get the mint berry watermelon vape. And then the kid behind him says, let me get the cherry blossom vape.
And you have a problem with the flavors?
Grown men need to stop vaping. Why? Do you not know how...
That looked great, by the way.
It actually kind of looked pretty cool. Looked like an old WWE thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like,
Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Grown men going to get their Rice Krispie Treats vape. Do they really? Grown men. Women, since the beginning of time, a woman smoking is sexy. I can't figure it out. But it is.
It is.
I get it. It's something about women.
But a woman vaping doesn't do it for you? Doesn't hit the same?
It doesn't bother me because I feel like it's
right, but do you
part
find it as sexy as when she's smoking a cigarette?
No, I need to know she's hurt herself.
Okay.
So it's a whole thing. It's like
Actually, that tracks.
you get what I'm saying? Like
I get it.
pleasure is pain type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Risk
I need
taker.
to. She's a risk. Exactly. Right. Mm-hmm. Now there's a chick who's not afraid to fuck.
She don't care about that lung cancer.
Right. They used to say if she smokes, she pokes.
Yep.
I don't know. That's a whole middle school thing back then. Anywho, we're not going to talk about that, Epstein. But grown men vaping. I'm watching this one dude, and he's just like, and he's. First of all, when you smoke a cigarette, you go outside like every hour, you have a cigarette, it takes a couple, 2-3 minutes, you go back inside. Why do people who vape constantly need to be vaping?
Well,
why do you? You're not always fucking. You'd be smoking 4 packs a day if you were smoking.
No,
people are constantly.
Here's
vaping.
what you don't understand.
It's fucking ridiculous.
When you smoke a cigarette, you smoke the whole cigarette. And
Okay.
you take what, 15, 20 puffs, maybe more. I can't remember.
Okay.
If you hit a vape, I hit that vape once and I'm done for 20 minutes. I mean, it's not constant.
I'm telling you, I'm watching people. They're constant when they're
Well,
vaping.
that's
they're
a little
hitting
bit.
it all day, It's ridiculous. Grown men, stop fucking vaping. Stop vaping. And I'm not trying to turn it into like you got to be a man type thing, but
Are you sure it wasn't just the flavors that bothered you? Like
these two big burly dudes. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, they look like they could have been fucking, like Hillbilly Jim's kids. These are dudes. These dudes probably pick up cement forms over their shoulder and they're like, I have a mint berry
Right. So that's my
cherry."
point. If they asked for Virginia tobacco flavored vape, would you have been as offended
These
by
dudes,
that?
I need these guys. Rip a dart like a fucking real man. Order a pack of fucking Marb Reds and fucking get that shit.
Get your
open.
American spirits and get out.
Yeah, your American spirits. Oh, Christ. The last thing that bothers me, and it kind of goes off of what somebody else already said, is the obvious Facebook post. Now, we all know that I constantly harp on social media as I sit here using the tools of social media to try to get out to all the people. But it's the obvious Facebook posts. Now with the weather coming.
Oh, my God. And we did a whole bit on that last year.
The weather,
it's terrible.
And here
dude.
we are again. And the weather's all over the place. And you've got the people going, yo, is it true we're supposed to get snow? Bro, you're just trying to be the guy who gets 178 comments. And then hey, does anybody know when the last day of school is? Really? You go to the website and you look, or you take your kid's calendar out.
Is Dunkin' Donuts going to be open?
Oh my God.
The worst, dude. I just
And now I can't wait for Sunday when there's 8 inches of snow and they're going, hey, how are the roads?
How are the roads?
There's 8 inches of fucking snow on them, Susan. That's how the roads are.
They're slippery and impassable.
Stay the fuck home. That's how the roads are.
Don't go out, Susan.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Hey, does anybody know what time the football game starts? Meanwhile, they're just posting. It's right, 8 o'clock.
It's the questions that they ask.
The answer you can like the Dolphins Bills are playing Sunday night. Game starts at 8:15, right?
8:15 on the button.
Okay. All you go to Google Miami Dolphins. It tells you when they're playing and what time and done.
Yeah, you have to type less to get your answer.
Anybody know when the Dolphins like TV guides keeping it a secret? We're not going to tell anybody when the Dolphins game starts. You're going to have to go to Facebook to find out. Fucking cut it out. You're just looking for attention. Be creative. Fucking get out of your own head.
That was good.
How are you?
That felt good.
Felt all right.
That felt good. I like that.
It's 7:33 already.
Yeah, it is.
I'm a little tired. I told you I'm a little hungover.
Little
I'm gonna
hungover.
rock it. I think there's a ginger ale in my feature. I can feel it, but I don't want to get out of the truck. Does McDonald's have ginger ale?
No. Sprite. That's about it. Well, I mean,
What's up with the new Sprite now? It's got like a new name or something. It's everywhere. I don't like it.
I forget what it's called. I don't like it
It's
either.
like it's Belly or Yelly or Deli or Melly or something. It's
Melly,
fucking,
yeah, it's bad.
fucking absolutely fucking bonkers. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, would you like to hear about 3 cool announcements about guests we're going to have? And I'll be putting this all on the pages and everything. But we got 3 serious guests lined up.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. January 11th, 1 week from tonight, we will have local comedian and frequent guest host of the Chaz and AJ show on WPLR, Mr. Pat Oates, live on this show, Live with Johnny. I got to tell you, I reached out to this dude. He responded within 30 minutes and said, I would absolutely love to. It sounds like fun. Couldn't have been nicer of a guy.
That's how you do it, man.
He's a funny guy, and you could tell he just wants to come on. He wants to make some jokes. We're going to learn more about Pat. We're going to learn more about the comedy he's doing and about all the things he's trying to start. He's really got like a local valley movement of comedy going, and we're going to have Pat Oates on next week. And I got to tell you, I listen to him on the radio because I do listen to the Chaz and AJ show on the way in the morning.
Sorry about
that. The dude is funny. This dude is
I believe you,
funny.
though. If you say someone's funny, I believe you.
Yeah, and he's got like the little, like, you know me, I like my one-liners. Mm-hmm. Somebody will call up or something, he'll say something, and sometimes it gets stepped on because I feel like they don't want to reiterate on it because they're, ooh.
Yeah.
But he's fucking funny, man.
Well, we could do that, though.
But we're going to let him rip. Pat, you can say whatever the fuck you want on this show.
Literally.
And I can't wait to have him on because he is quite funny and he's clever as fuck, so we're going to have him on.
I love it.
Then on February 1st, are you ready? February 1st, the one, the only Jordan Marie back live in studio. I don't know if you've heard, but I'm going to tell you right now, not even sure I'm supposed to say anything. She's got some new original songs, and she's going to play some of them for us right here in this studio. So Jordan Marie's coming back.
Stoked. Love
Go to
her.
Jordan Marie Live Music, and I'll put Pat's links up. I'll put Jordan's links up because you can go to their pages to find out where they're going to be before then. They both got a lot going on. Now, do you know when the Super Bowl is? The Super Bowl is February 11th. It's a Sunday.
Thank you. I did not
Not sure
know.
if you heard, but it's definitely a Sunday. And you know how I know that? Because they call it Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes.
So it's going to be Dolphins, probably Niners, is what I'm thinking. So
Ambitious, bro.
we'll get there.
Hey, you know who else vapes, by the way? Your head coach. Just as an aside. But go on.
Let me tell you something. Miami Dolphins win the Super Bowl, I'll
You
vape right here live on air.
Blueberry ras.
I don't give a fuck
apple
what,
pie.
bro. You can get me fucking dingleberry Jerry flavor. I'll vape it right the
I'm
fuck
holding
here.
you to that.
I will vape. I'll vape for a whole 40-minute fucking show if the Dolphins win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I won't get a word out edgewise, but I'll do it. All right, done and done. But February 8th is the Thursday before the Super Bowl.
Yes.
We are going to have on some experts about Super Bowl snacking and buffalo wings. We are going to have Tommy Wyatt and the Wing Addicts live on Live with Johnny to talk all things buffalo wings, or any type of wings, and Super Bowl snacks. And we're gonna hammer it out. We're gonna find out what everybody's favorite snack is, and we're gonna get with these guys and talk about the great thing they're doing about going restaurant to restaurant to try every wing in town and all over the state and everywhere else. But we're gonna talk all things wings, snacks, and Super Bowl Sunday parties. It's gonna be fucking exciting. So,
But no wings in the studio, right? Have we reached an agreement on that? We can't be eating it here, bro.
here's the thing. Some considerations will be made. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
I've got a month to try to figure you out.
We'll workshop it.
Tommy Wyatt, the Wing Addict. So January 11th, local comedian Pat Oates. February 1st, Jordan Marie. February 8th, Tommy Wyatt and the Wing Addicts. We're lining them up, people.
Jam-packed.
And Benny. I'm trying to get it straight. Is this looking? I can't look at the camera.
No, you're right there.
Am I looking straight at the camera?
you are.
Benny. The lone gnome needs to get in here and pimp out that beautiful
Stop
album.
looking at the camera. It's making me uncomfortable. Stop.
All right, sorry.
I don't know why that's so unsettling.
I don't know how many people are going to see that and go, ugh. But anyway, we're doing great things here on Live with Johnny. This year's going to be great for us, Kirk. I can
think
feel
so.
it.
I got a-
We're going
I
to
got
do
a
some
good
good
feeling.
things. We got some new things going. I'm really liking the way that I don't ramble and curve off anymore.
Dude, you're evolving. Listen, I'm a trained radio professional. You're doing it right,
All
bro.
right. Let me ask you a question. What do
Yes.
I got to do to get at least 2 or 3 of the Ride at the Dog Park guys in here one night to talk about some things? You handle that, but I don't know how hard it's going to be. I know one of them lives far away.
Doing it on a weekend would be the best thing you could do.
All right. How about 3 out of 4, and then he could fucking phone in.
He can fucking phone in.
Fuck. We do it on my time, not on his.
I could. Well, Pete lives right down
You
the
got
road.
one there, and the other kid lives in town too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can get him here.
3 out of 4. The other one
All
could
right.
call in. He could zoom in.
All right.
Right?
I can do it.
You get it done. You figure out the days, just not on any of
Done.
them days, or any days
Done.
that our lone gnome wants. The holidays are over.
Thank God.
We all got. I know, right? We all got through them. It was a good time. Johnny was home from the Navy.
He looks
We
great,
had a
dude.
Good time.
Did you guys have fun?
We had a great time. We
Kid
had a
looks
great
awesome.
dinner. I met his girl. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. What I'm supposed to say. But nice girl. Nice everything.
Is he happy?
He's happy, man. He
Perfect.
loves what he's doing.
That's all you gotta. That's it,
He's
dude.
enjoying it. He's going to Vegas for 3 months now. They're putting him out in Vegas
rough.
for some reason. Yeah.
Rough, huh? And
Yeah.
getting paid.
Yeah. Stepmom Amy's like, maybe we should go visit. Settle down, fortune coins. So we got that going for us. But they're over. We got through them. I'm just looking at my list to make sure I got everything done. Look at me, man. I am
Dude,
fucking growing.
well-oiled
Hey,
machine.
thanks Field Street Furniture for
Oh, yeah.
for sponsoring the entire show. Go hit up Field Street Furniture's Facebook page, and if you need more information, you can hit us up, and we'll get you connected to them. The 3 most important words in the English language are "How are you?" We just got through the holidays, and hopefully everybody made it. Hopefully everybody's in a good spot. If you're not, reach out. There's always going to be somebody there to help you. For those of us who haven't heard from somebody in a while, reach out to those who aren't reaching out. There's somebody out there that you can use a conversation. A hello, how are you? How are you? You can save somebody's day. You can save somebody's week. You might even save their life. You just don't ever know. So please be kind to each other. Ask somebody how they're doing. Even if they're doing okay, they're probably still got something they might want to talk about. But even if not, letting them know you care is just as good enough. We will be back here next week with comedian Pat Oates. I'm fucking excited about it. I'm going to have a lot of stuff to talk to him about. But we will see you right back here next week at 7 p.m. here on Live with Johnny. Bright Eyes, I'm coming home. I love all of you. See you next week.